Oh, well done. Can I have ice cream now?
Yeah, get it. One ice cream, okay? Only one. All right?
Mom, I have not finished my food yet.
Okay, fine. Go on.
Can I just leave it near me? Why?
Sumaya, he didn't ask you.
ምን አይነት ጭካኔ ነው ግን! እነዚህ ልጆች አንዱ ትልቁ 5 ዓመት ነው፣ ትንሿ ደግሞ 3 ዓመት ናቸው። አስቡት፣ አንድ አባት በራሱ ያመጣቸው ልጆች በራሱ ሲገላቸው። አረ በስመ አብ! ምን አይነት ጭካኔ ነው! ምን አይነት ዘመን ነው የደረስነው! ምን አይነት ዘመን ነው የደረስነው! አሁን የሰው ልጅ ጌታ አባት ለልጆቹ ይህንን አይነት ምን አይነት የመጨረሻ ዘመን ነው የደረስነው። በነገራችን ላይ አሁን ይህ ሰውዬ ለልጆቹ
Hi.
ምን ሊያተርፍ ምን ሊያገኝ ነው? ልጆቹ ገድለው
Hari.
ልጆች ሲገድላቸው አባት
Yeah, it's real.
እባክህ አትግደለን፣ ኧረ እባክህ ብሎ ይሆን? በስመ አብ! ኧረ በስመ አብ! በጣም ያሳዝናል። እነዚህ ከላይ የምንመለከታቸው 2 ህጻናት ልጆች በካናዳ በአንዲት መኪና ውስጥ ሞቶ የተገኙ ሲሆን እነዚህ ህጻናት የገደላቸው ደግሞ አንድ ኤርትራዊ አባት ማለትም ለልጆች። ኧረ በስመ አብ! ምን አይነት ጭካኔ ነው ግን! እነዚህ ልጆች አንዱ ትልቁ 5 ዓመት ነው፣ ትንሿ ደግሞ 3 ዓመት ናቸው። አስቡት አንድ
Hi.
Hey, Jabel. How are you? Oh, you guys, I just wanted to tell you that, you know, I always do my sophomore mornings and I always go live in the mornings. Well, I am hosting an event. It's called the Sophomore Morning Brunch. So we'll be having a little brunch and we'll also be having an activity and we're going to be doing crystal art. So that is on the 20th of May between 11 and 1. So if you want to come along, if you feel like you need to make some new mum friends, DM me and I will send you over the link. I have got like posters on my page about it, but if you feel like, you know what, I want to meet new like mum friends, I want to start going out more and, you know, connecting with other mums, come along, guys. This is your chance because you guys are always saying to me, you know what, put an event on. Now I'll put an event on, guys. I want to see what you guys are going to do because I've put the event on. Do you know what I mean? I've got the event now. So it's now for you guys to show up for yourself, come and make some new friends, you know, be with other mums that want to elevate, that want to change their lives, that want to live like, you know, stuff. Guys, as much as I'm a mum of 8, I don't do anything or put myself in any sort of stressful situations. I don't have stressful people around me. I don't have stressful relationships. I don't do stress because I know that I have to be my best for my kids and I have to show up for them. So I'm very cautious of who I have around me. It's going to be at Lekker. Do you know that new cafe called Lekker? It's going to be there. I've got everything on the poster on my main page.
You're welcome, my
If
dear.
you want to come along, guys, make sure you just give me a DM and I'll send over the link.
We have
If you want to get into the
Can I
WhatsApp
have
group,
nine now?
there's
And this
all the
is
details
what
in there, and there's
Bob,
other
is
ones
it
in
a
there.
habit?
You can get into the WhatsApp group
It's
by
gonna be a habit.
clicking
Bobby.
in the bio,
They have
and
that.
then you press join the
They
community,
just
and
pick
you can get into
the one on the
like
top,
that.
okay? Just pick it up and then
You're in
bring
the
it here.
US.
Or maybe bring the whole bag in.
It's just for mums to, you know, connect, because I know a lot of us can just feel like, you know, isolated, especially.
Wait a minute.
I know all the time with my kids, and I'm just like, you know what, it gets too much. Sometimes you have to
This way you
do
want one.
something for yourself, and
Or
that's
maybe
why
she
I've
will
set
want
up
one,
on the,
okay?
Oh,
You
the
take
big
this
one.
And then
and I
this
will
one
be
you can
doing
get
more.
from
And
there.
also, I am I've
Look,
started a bike
pick this,
riding
put this back.
club where
Why not the
you
bigger
know, other mums
one?
can like come along and all ride together, have a little
It's gonna be
chat.
too much jump.
It's
No, not
nice.
jump, but it's gonna be too much for
So
you.
yeah, I want to really
It's
grow my
not.
Okay,
community.
cool,
I want to
whatever.
grow.
Oh my goodness.
Even
Okay,
as a
just
person, I
drop
wanna
to me.
grow.
Yes,
I wanna
one.
be around
Okay,
mums that
maybe you can
elevate
take
now,
both
you
of
know?
them for yourself.
I don't want to be around
No.
mums that are in
You
a
can take
victim
both of them for
mindset.
yourself.
Oh,
No.
you know,
What?
I'm
No.
not on that.
No, I want.
I want to now connect
Oh
with
gosh.
mums that are elevating.
It's gonna be too
They
much.
start doing things for themselves. That's what I'm trying to build, a community of mums that
Okay.
are trying to be
No more,
a better
okay?
version of themselves.
That bit will be it, you know.
And
Okay.
don't let
And
having
get
kids
a plate,
define
the
who you are.
blueprint, okay?
Yes, you are a mom, which is very important, but also
Oh
who
my
you
goodness,
outside of being a mom.
that is a lot.
Who you
Okay,
are
come on,
you,
come on.
Mommy, look.
you know? We all
Still?
have aspirations
I'm
and
nearly
dreams.
done.
Yeah, you're nearly done, but just
yeah.
finish it all.
So I can't even say it. I'm getting my words mixed up. Assalamu alaikum, sis. I'm exhausted today. Guys, you know what? Yeah, give yourself grace. If you need to rest, you need to just sometimes leave the dishes, leave the house as it is, and just rest. And if you do have kids, one thing I do is make sure, like I've started implementing this now. Every child has a designated task, right? So I'm gonna show you this, guys. So on my fridge, there's a board, right? So in my house, everyone used to complain about the dishes. So what I was doing, I was like, right, you did the dishes today, you did the dishes tomorrow, whatever. and they were arguing, right? They kept on arguing. They were like, oh, no, I'm not doing it, and blah, blah, blah. So I thought, you know what? We're going to have a whiteboard here. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 kids in here out of 8 that can wash dishes, right? So from Monday to Saturday, I've got the dishes covered by the 6 kids, and I will do, I know it's a Sunday for mum, I don't mind, because I'm probably washing them in between anyway. But I made a board, and I put all the names on the board, stick this on the fridge, and now I'm not hearing problems. So these are the sort of things that I do to make my life easier as a mum of 8, you know, because I have to work smarter, and obviously this motherhood is actually a job, isn't it? Like it's a full-time job, so I need to make sure I'm managing it good. I want to rest from work so tired. What do I do? You have to take time out for yourself, guys. Like, if you're saying that you're tired, first of all, you need to look at your diet, and that's one of the things that I did. I started looking at what I was eating, because most of the things that we're eating are making us tired. So if you're eating a lot of rice, yeah, a lot of bread, these sort of things make you so sluggish. My workouts have been going great, and this is what I'm saying, guys. Since I've been doing 10K steps every single day, I've been feeling so good. So good. I'm not even gonna lie, I've been feeling so good. Like, it's like I'm addicted. I'm literally addicted to doing 10K steps every single day. Oh, you work as a social worker? Oh my God. My mum used to be a social worker, and she used to say to me, oh my God, it's so difficult. The workload as well. And she did child protection, and she used to say, like, the workload is just mad. Like, you've got so many cases. Even if you eat a lot of pastas, yeah, a lot. That's what, guys, I am such a pasta lover. Like, I can't get enough pasta, but I just cut pasta out. Right, go sit down. I cut the pasta out, guys, because I realised when I was eating the pasta, I used to, like, be falling asleep after. I'll be literally driving, and I feel my eyes getting tired. I was like, you know what? I need to do something about this before something happens to me. And then when you've been eating, like, rubbish anyways, he's talking to you? Oh. When you've been eating, like, really bad throughout your 20s and 30s, I've been, like, thinking, you know what? It's going to start catching up on me, right? It's going to start catching up on me. So I was like, you know what? I need to change my eating habits. To work as a social worker and as a mum is horrible. I know, it's you're coming home with people's problems, man. It's not easy. I think it's all about portion control. Exactly. Like, even now, I don't really eat that much pasta, but if I wanted pasta, I would eat very tiny amounts of pasta. And, like, for example, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out. No, we're making dinner. What was I saying now? Say, for example, what?
What about the spicy rice?
What?
What about the spicy rice?
It's not spicy. I've lost my train of thought now because you interrupted me. Protein and fiber keeps you full for longer. Exactly. So that's what I eat now. Like, even this chicken, I'm not going to eat the chicken with all this sauce in it, like, because this sauce is very calorific, yeah. So I'm not going to eat this chicken with the sauce. So what I'm going to do is just take out some chicken for myself and eat it with salad. Hey, Aisha. That's what I'm going to do. But I felt like I wasn't really showing up at my best, you know, so I thought, you know what, it's the food that I'm eating, you know, it's having an effect on me. What are you doing?
I'm kicking my
No.
a little bit.
It's there, I'm putting it here in your dinner.
Oh. What's that?
I enjoy salad.
Kind of separate.
I enjoy salad. Does the council pay for your house? Does the council pay for your house? think I live here free. And check the name out as well, Mardy Bum. Move. What are you doing? Give me that. It's so dangerous. What? Why would you talk? Get out now and stop. I'm not even joking with you. Just being annoying.
Mama, see.
No, it's not.
That's it.
No, because you're not going to eat dinner. You're going to have
Chicken and rice.
Do you cook every day? No, I don't cook every day. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't cook every day because I don't really like cooking, guys. You know what I mean? I don't really like cooking. At the moment, I'm teaching my kids to cook, so I'm like saying to them, I've got like older girls as well. I've got like an older son as well. So I said to them, you know what? We need to like think about how we're gonna do this cooking now because one, they need to learn how to cook. Obviously, life skills. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? There's 8 kids in here. I'm gonna soon have to sort of relax from cooking because I've got my kids to cook now. So I said to them, you know what we could do is choose a recipe. So one child chooses a recipe, and they cook that for dinner. You know, so I can teach them how to cook, and then they can be like independent. I cook for 2 days, guys. If I had a bigger kitchen, I would like do like meal prepping because I think that would really help me. But even things just like seasoning the chicken for the night before. What are you doing? You know, preparing, like cutting up vegetables to put in like omelets and stuff. That really helps. Other meals that I make, sometimes I make doner, chicken doner for the kids. I make lasagna, just easy and simple meals. I also cook chicken curry, brown stew chicken.
I'm nearly done.
I do it helps so much. A tip. Yeah, so usually I would have like, you know, at the beginning of the week, I would like, in the food processor, I would like put vegetables and onions and things like that I need like for seasoning and stuff, put it in the fridge, and that cuts my time as well, you know, by having the seasons on hand. Sometimes I make green seasoning as well. So that really helps. Oh, let me take out my chicken. Now my kids are going to have this chicken tikka with rice, and I'm going to have mine with like salad. And I try to keep the things that I eat very simple. I don't like to have like loads of food. And I cook things that I know the kids are going to eat, and I don't cook separate things for the kids.
Yeah.
Like if the kid says,
I'll get
what if the
one.
children say, oh, I don't like that?
But
I'm
make
like,
sure
you know
you
what?
close the
I'm gonna
freezer
have that with
properly.
something else. They might say, you know what, I don't like the chicken. So I'm like, okay, well, you either eat the chicken or you're gonna have to eat the rice with something else. Like you're gonna have to figure that out because I'm not cooking separate meals. And most of the time, anyway, they actually do eat what I cook, so it's not an issue. Because trust me, guys, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing all these separate meals. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't entertain it. Beg you some. Yeah, I don't entertain it. They eat whatever I prepare, and that's it. If you want something else, you're gonna have to get something yourself. Make it. You know, if you have to eat cereal, then eat cereal. You get it? Like I'm not fussing over anything because I want a peaceful life. Once they're full and they're going to bed with a full belly, then that's fine. Get out. Get out. Out, out, out. The cat's coming in the kitchen now. Out. Go. Bye-bye. Go, go. Go outside. What did you say? Oh, give you some. Come get it. I will save you some. You know, if you was living in Manchester, yeah, I'll literally bring you some round to your house. But I don't think you will like my cooking, you know, because I'm not a good cook as you. I'm not a good cook as you. I'm not a traditional Jamaican, you know, woman that cooks. Yeah, I just do like, you know, quick things. I don't do rice and peas and oxtail and them things. I do simple meals. I'm in the kitchen for half an hour and I'm out. That's it. You know, my kids sometimes they say to me, yeah, they're like, "Oh, Mum, why don't you just cook them like, you know, Jamaican food? You're not a real Jamaican." They always say it to me like, "Mum, you're not a real Jamaican." They're like, "Mum, you're not a real Jamaican." I said, "Listen, I don't want to be in the kitchen more than necessary. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. Mum's got things to do." Walaikum salam. How often I cook? Guys, you know what? I cook whenever I feel like. I might wake up tomorrow and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. You guys are gonna have to eat pasta or something. And that's still cooking, but it's low effort cooking. Do you get it? I just make sure I always have bags of pasta in the house and pasta sauce. Yeah. And sometimes I do like a tuna bake. I can't be bothered cooking. I put the pasta together, throw that in the oven. There we go. Tell them to come to Birmingham. I know, I need a trip down there, you know. I've not been down there for ages, Mum. I've not been down that place for a long time. They're like saying to me, "Oh, Mummy, you're not cooking." I'm like, "No, because it's not every day I want to cook. You're going to have to learn. I can't be doing this cooking every day." Any mummy's feeling year 6 pressure? Oh, year 6 is doing their SATs. I'm good. I'm good, alhamdulillah. I'm good. I've turned this stuff up too much. I don't know, Annette, man. I don't know. I don't even know why I don't even come, because I don't know. That place is... I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Birmingham's dead. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just feel like, what am I gonna do when I go down there? And then I don't know. I don't even know why I don't come down there. I just popped up. Hi, welcome. Just for a day. I know. I might take a trip down there in the summer holidays, maybe. But you know, when I think about it, like, I think it's because when I think about the effort it's going to take me with the kids, you know, it's not easy. Like, okay, 1 kid, 2 kids, but you see when it's big, like the kids and it's bag and pan, like, no. I'm just thinking about it, it's like, oh, I just can't be here. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, the kids are probably going to be like arguing in the car, just giving me stress for no reason. So I'm like, oh. I always weigh my options before I do anything.
Was it too much? I think it's too much. Oh gosh.
Also, even when I'm going out,
go and
I'm
do
like,
some
you know
exercise.
what? I'm bringing like 1 kid or 2
Have
kids.
you got some left?
Or just no kids most of the time because
Huh?
I don't know.
Come on.
As I'm getting older, I don't like the stress. I don't like to hear noise.
Okay, then go and exercise.
I don't like to hear crying.
Yeah, that's even better.
So I think I'm getting old. Like, I
Come
can't
on, put this one back.
I can't take.
Come put this one back.
Like, kids screeching, fighting.
Literally, you have to hold it like this.
So I'm always here weighing up my options. I'm like, you know what? Should I bring him on that trip? And you know what? Sometimes, guys, I always feel sorry for them. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm never bringing you out shopping again. I'm never bringing you here. And guess what I do? I always set myself up and I'm like, you know, okay, just let them come this once. Maybe they've learned the lesson. And guess what? When I take them out, they're doing madness.
Sundays, not or every day.
So usually I have to take them out one at a time. So if it's one child at a time, obviously they've got no one to argue with. So that works. But most of the time, like, you know what, I don't even know why I bothered. I should have just left them in the house.
I'll bring it. It's gonna
Shopping,
melt.
food shop, never take them food shop. Or if I do take them food shop, it's just one child.
No,
That's
you
what I
can't
do.
do that to ice cream. It would just melt in a second.
Cause I'm not setting myself up, you know, guys. I'm not trying to do it. Cause I'm all about a soft life right now.
How about the roundabout? We
Me
can eat
too.
it. We can sit in. How about for a picnic?
Maybe
I'm not feeling sorry for them anymore because they've had too many chances. You see, like now they're quiet. Probably in half an hour you'll hear them having an argument or fighting over something.
You know you can get them
Me
with
three. Me too. It's too much shipping with kids. Shopping with kids.
strawberry.
Guys, like, why make your life harder than it needs to be? It doesn't need to be hard. I'm always seeking out ways that can make my life easier and ways that can make my life softer because, as it says there, Miss Kelly, soft mum.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I am, soft mum. I don't want no hardship or anything that's unnecessary.
Mom, can I have
I want to do
naan?
motherhood in peace, guys, honestly. I want to do motherhood in peace.
We'll get all of the nuns.
Here it's dinner. What drink? Where's all the cups? Where's all the cups then?
My bowl one.
That's not yours, that's mine.
No, it's fine.
No, because you're going to drop the glass and it's going to spill. It's going to break. It's going to break. Oh,
No.
it's going to break. You're not going to have a glass.
No.
It's either you have a drink or you don't have a drink. Which one?
Mom, you have to guess what I got.
Right, here, hold this.
You have to guess what I got.
No, you're not
No,
guessing
you
a
can't.
glass
I don't know. I can't
because
guess.
you're going to drop
No.
it.
You have
And
to.
you're going to tell me that it's broken.
How do I-
I'm not cleaning nothing up. You're going to have a plastic cup.
Before it goes somewhere else. To the bag.
Why are you destroying the thing? How is your cycling? It's going good, you know.
Have you washed your hands?
I'm doing
I
it
will
tomorrow.
go.
Hello. Come on, you put it back. Ask
Um,
him if you
it's definitely been helping me.
How?
Cycling.
ask him if he has washed his hand.
It's really making me feel a lot better. Whoever wants to join me tomorrow can join me tomorrow. If you're in Manchester, you can actually join me. Last week we had sister come out as well. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go and sit down with the drink before you spill it. Yeah, cycling will be on tomorrow.
Are you exercising?
Yeah, so if you want to come along,
Where's
come along,
orange?
join us, have fun, have a little chit chat. Oh, have you got a cycling club as well? It says Chaperon Cycling Club. Where do you do your cycling? Well, you know what, guys? I've realised a lot of women. What are you doing? Go and sit down. A lot of women don't know how to ride bikes. Oh, I do cycle in London. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying to me, you know what? I don't know how to ride.
Exercise.
So I don't know. I don't know what you guys have been doing when you were like little. Like that's the first thing I learned how to do is ride a bike.
Cycling is not just.
So Chaperon has got a cycling club in London. So if you want to join that club, join it. If you're in Manchester and you want to join the club up here that I do, the cycling club, you can join me. It's on tomorrow. And if you want to meet up with other mums, you know, get into the WhatsApp group. That's where the mums are at. They're in the WhatsApp group. If you want to DM me, you can DM me. If you want to get in there, like, just what you call it, go into my bio, press join the community, and you can get into the WhatsApp group. That's where all the sisters are at. And also, I will be having an event on the 20th of May for the mums that don't really like cycling. They just want something more calmer. We're going to be having brunch at Leca on the 20th between 11 and 1. So if you want to join, guys, you want to get involved, you want to meet new mums, join the WhatsApp group. And get your tickets, guys, because I'm telling you, when these sell out, I don't want nobody coming to me and saying, oh, I want to come along and I haven't got my ticket. Get your tickets now, I'm telling you. Follow me, inshallah. Cycling is such, I don't know, it's so therapeutic. So therapeutic and so calming. It's £15 per person. I've got the poster on my page. The poster's on there. Just come along, like, you know, if you're like looking for like other mums that, you know, you want to make new friends, you just want someone to talk to, you know, you want to be around like-minded people, you know, mums that are working on themselves, mums that are, you know, trying to elevate. Come along, guys. If you want to be free, learn how to cycle, sisters. Definitely. I think it's one skill that everybody should know how to do, cycle. But I don't know, as a hiker, I just feel like, I don't know, with the sisters are just, riding is like, I don't know, like, you know, when I was in the park riding, I was getting some stares. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting like, what is she doing? Why is she on a bike? Like, I felt like I was doing something haram. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I was getting some looks. I was like, people were like, what is she doing? Why is she on a bike? It's true. Really? I thought it was just me. Maybe I was thinking, you know what? Am I overthinking this, or are people just like giving me the stare, like looking at me like, what is she doing?
You are who you are. You.
Guys, but I don't get it. Like, why? I don't get it. I just find it strange. Like, why are you gonna give somebody a date looks for riding a bike? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all.
Mommy, that was too
I was
much.
thinking all kinds of things in my head, you know. I was like, oh, these people are talking about me.
Mommy, can I have another
You know
ice
what?
cream? Can I have another popsicle?
I'm thick-skinned anyway. I don't really care what people think.
I'll help you.
What people's
Give me
opinions
another one.
of me, honestly, I really do not care. It's not my business. Oh, I need to play.
Mommy, stuck to the ceiling.
Guys, are you ready for food?
Mommy, is this exercising?
No, that's not exercising.
It is.
No, that's not nice one.
Guys, make
Just
sure you
flip
are
it.
tapping the live.
Yeah,
What am I on?
that's
2.2,
an
guys.
exercise.
No, you're going to have to do better. You're gonna have to do better. 10k, please.
Mum,
Stop
Martin
tapping.
can do powder.
Stop tapping,
By
guys.
your own.
Does she?
Even with one hand.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Where did she learn?
she learned that. See this
Stop
one?
tapping.
Where did
Let
she
me see
learn
the
it?
screen.
No.
Yeah, stop tapping, guys.
Since the
Well,
king
and
of
it's all
baby.
you.
Maybe she
What
practice.
did I do? Did I say your
Maybe
name?
yes. See, Mom,
No,
can
me.
I?
Don't go on that camera.
Can I call me? When it's Saturday only.
Yeah.
Mom, how about this?
Good.
How about this? No, this is exercising.
Let me
No,
see.
no. That is not nice.
Keep
Tap it,
doing
guys.
that.
No, I don't like it.
Why?
Keep tapping
Why
the
not?
That's
screen.
not a nice one for the girls.
Honestly, why? Why?
It does not have any manner.
How about boys?
Maybe with the boys.
Why is it not allowed for boys?
What are you guys doing?
Don't even do that. You know, it's not nice. Like, it's not a manner to do that with the girls.
Thank you for the follow. Oi, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Stop.
Mom, watch this. This is so.
Stop it.
Mom, watch.
No, you have to a little bit. A little teeny bit.
Like
We know.
what?
No, don't start. Don't even start. You'll do some time out. Don't even start. Don't start showing off. I'm not joking.
Now how do you do
My
this
finger is
with one
tired.
hand?
No, man, it's not tired. What are you going in? Why are you going in my
Mom,
camera?
look.
Huh? Not allowed. You, don't do that.
Mom, do you want to see
Don't do that. You got TikTok to look up my stuff.
with one hand? I can even do it with two hands.
I'll get you to 4K. Wait, lol. Oh, thank you, honestly. Yeah, man. Wait. There we go.
Now you can look at it.
Guys, look, this is what I'm saying. Look, there's no screen. Look now. Look, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, one of the using
Watch the play.
using out the plates, and now it's dinner time.
Not vegetables for.
Vegetables.
She did not say vegetables.
There we go. So this one I'll go.
Vegetables.
You get a fork. Wait. Hide our princess, our prince. The green area. Where did I get it from again?
I'm gonna fork.
No, there's no forks in the drawer. You're gonna have to wash one. I got it from B&M.
Slow
You know those things that you have outside, like you can put outside. I just put it
Shut up.
inside. Right, you need to get a fork.
Probably you're annoying.
I'll get you one.
No, I'm not.
This is what I mean. I don't want to wash my
I said I'll give you $50 if you come in the bedroom with me. $50.
Oh, wait. Someone's trying to
No,
invite me.
$50.
So,
Oh,
Good evening,
no,
Nat.
no $50 for you.
I'll put my
Because
thank
you're
you
not
on
coming
her.
in the
Thank you.
bedroom. And you won't be poor.
I'm waiting for four. These guys. Right, who's turning to wash the dishes?
Already.
Second mistake.
She didn't make the sauce. Look at the sauce.
Oh, no, I didn't bother making up the sauce. I couldn't bother. It's not everyday sauce. Put mayonnaise on it.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
No, I love mayonnaise.
Hmm?
I love mayonnaise actually.
Here you go.
Mom,
Enough?
chocolate.
I'm good.
Mom, chocolate.
Did you get some dinner? Do you want some salad?
You did. You
Did you get
did.
dinner? Where'd you play it?
You nice pacifiers.
Guys, what are you doing with the plates?
Who
Like,
is
are you
the
putting
lion?
my plates in the bin?
Well, they keep bringing them upstairs, eating at the room.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to deal with them then. These kids don't listen. This is what's for dinner. We've got rice, chicken tikka with like just salad, with tomatoes, lettuce, and cucumbers. Have you got a fork? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Jimmy. Well, you're not welcome. You're not welcome.
It's the best thing ever.
Mama, found the fork. Yay! Where's that fork, Mom?
This is what I don't like. I don't like this. I don't like washing. These should have been washed.
Mama, fork, I found some. Can you that?
There we go. Keep on tapping along, guys. I go through the same issues. Guys, I'm literally on the verge of just getting bloody paper plates. I've had enough.
Oh, this is my lovely window. I don't want to look at the plate.
Probably still be a problem. Do you want some veg?
No.
Some salad?
No.
Looks like Pepe's. Guys, I actually have a Pepe's recipe on my page. That's another thing that they love me to cook. Like, they love when I cook
Mom,
Pepe's.
guess what? I'm not no school. Yum.
Right. Who else?
I'm not no
One of the things that I hate is when I cook
She
dinner
knows
is
the sound
the
of it.
sharing out part. I absolutely hate sharing out. Like, food.
Like a butterfly.
Right, who's next? Who needs food? Because after I come out of this kitchen, I'm not going back in. Who needs food? You better come downstairs.
I'm singing Elsa. Mommy, I want some different colors.
Keep on tapping, guys. Who needs food? Hello? You know what? The older ones can actually take their own food out. 'Cause they're probably in their rooms, on their phones, on their devices, and don't even realise dinner's finished.
Mommy, is this new message that Zimmy is only is Zimmy that Mom, is Zimmy sleeping?
Top the life, guys.
Huh?
I
Why
don't know. I have no idea.
Why are you watching?
Message you?
Your auntie? They're watching their auntie's YouTube page.
Only look at 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, tell those girls to come upstairs
Oh no.
so I can make our dinner.
2, 1. 5, 4, 3,
I feel like I need like sweet potato on here, but I just can't bother making it. But this is my dinner. I'm just gonna have like chicken. What are you doing with that?
3,
What mayonnaise? Can you just eat the food without messing about?
0.
colder.
Yeah.
Wait, there's none left though.
Five,
Wait, wait.
four,
Those ones, the light one. The light blue.
1, 0.
Yeah, that one.
Mommy, what is
I want
that?
all the chickens.
The yellow
I want
thing.
all the chicken 'cause
What's
they're
name?
spicy.
And what are they making?
Don't tell
Mommy,
anyone.
what are they making?
Close your eyes.
Are they making chicken
Call your sister.
or fried
Tell
chicken?
them to come downstairs and there's ready.
Oh my what?
Juice in the fridge.
What juice in the fridge?
Who's screaming outside?
Tell those girls to come downstairs. Is, how's the cat dig up the bed?
Nobody.
So my cat killed a bird, but at the time the bird was actually alive, so I thought, oh, maybe I should call the RSPCA or something. But then it like literally died, it like slowly died, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna have to bury the bird. So the kids buried this bird, and guess what the cat did? The cat
Mommy,
dug
then
up
how can I be?
the bird.
I'm using it.
But I need it.
I
So
can't
bad.
give you, sorry.
Then what are you
We
doing
are
with it?
amazing women cooking food.
Never been done.
Inshallah.
Never gonna be done.
Inshallah. Maybe
How
may Allah reward us for all our efforts, man.
Sleep.
You know? It's not
Then
easy.
Zacharias coming.
There's you take that plate. Where's your brother?
Mommy, some money, not some money.
Does Johnny want food? Does Johnny want food?
Mommy,
Tell him that the dinner's ready.
I don't go like this.
Ask him. Oh no. Does he want dinner or not? What are you doing right now? Yeah, and I thought, you know what? I was literally going to dig the hole deeper, but then I didn't have like any tools to do it, so I don't even know what the kids did. I think it's still out there, but I really feel sorry for the bird. Oh, well. Where's Thingy? Where is it? He's in his room. Tell him to come out. Tell him to come out of his room and come get dinner. Tell him to come out of his room and come get dinner.
I should have spelled it.
No, it's the right floor. Tell him that dinner's ready.
You haven't charged your phone.
What, it's not charging?
What's going on? Yes. Oh, it is now.
My sleeves are going in my food. Is he actually in his room? Samaya? Is he actually in his room? Has he gone out? Go and see if your brother's in his room. I'm sure I've just seen him on the line. If you're in your room, come out, dinner's ready. I'm sure I just seen him on here, like, I'm sure I've seen his name pop up. This little thing on TikTok. Get out here. I think he might have gone out, you know. Oh, guys, look at that. Where, go, can you just go check to see if he's in his room? I think we've got one plate missing, we've got another child missing. You know what, if you don't come downstairs and get your dinner, right, I'm just going to leave you to it. If the food finishes, the food finishes. Is he in his room? Is he in his room? I don't know. Can you go check? Just go knock on the door. Go knock on the door. Dinner's ready. Go explode. Does he actually want dinner? Or not? Does he want dinner or not? So who does he think that is going to bring him the dinner? Listen, we don't have no king up in here, you know. You're gonna have to come out. Brother, you're gonna have to come out of that room. Where is it? Where's the Raya? Is she sleeping?
I don't think so.
Call her downstairs. It looks like they don't want dinner, guys. Call her downstairs. No. Where do you think you're going? You're not bringing no food upstairs, you know. But leave the food downstairs and go and ask her. My kid's watching me when I'm on live. TikTok is so funny.
I'm done.
I know.
It's hot. I've been
They always say to me, "Oh, Mum, you're so cringe. You're so cringe. Mum, why are you on TikTok? Why are you on this? Why are you on that?"
No, we never say that.
Yes, you do. You all say, "Oh, my teacher watches you. What? You're so cringe."
Look, it is.
Why is it cringe?
Nom 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 nom.
Because
Oh nom 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 nom.
Right. Oh,
and then my classmates find out and they're just like,
your classmates find out. You should say, "Yeah, man, that's my mother. I'm my mother. That."
oh, I'm done.
How do they find out? Because what are they watching their parents' phones?
No, they watch TikTok.
They watch TikTok at your age.
Yeah, they watch their own
Yeah.
phones.
Or if we went to teachers, yeah, they watch the parents' phones. And some of them also have TikTok, apparently. No, stop to the frizzy.
Guys, come and get the food, else the cat's gonna eat it.
I washed my hands when I gone to the toilet.
Hmm?
I washed my hands with soap when I smell.
Listen, if the cat eats your
That
food,
smell.
right, that's your problem.
And smell the other one.
Go and tell them to come downstairs.
Does it smell nice like soap?
For real.
Okay.
Oh, I need some. You know what? Let me just put a little tingy bit of rice. A little bit of rice is not going to harm me. When you have big portions of rice, I want to have a small scoop of rice, just to satisfy my carbs craving. I'm going to have a little bit like that on my chicken. That's what I'm going to have. And then I'm going to have, I'm going to get some, where's that mayo gone? Everything these kids finish. I bought this like 2 days ago, this mayo. And the thing's practically finished. Nobody's claiming the dinner, so the dinner's going in the oven. They're clearly not hungry. Oh, maybe they're sleeping. I don't know. That's me done calling them. Like the live, guys. Keep on tapping. What are we on? 7.9. Thank you. My bottom oven has now broken, So I'm gonna have to get rid of this cooker soon.
Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah.
I am so proud of you. The other day I saw you cycling. I said, wow, mashallah. Every time I see sister cycling, I'm so proud of them. Oh, sisters, let's go, we can do it.
Oh yeah, I think it's my newfound hobby now. You know what? As well, I want to do skating.
Wow, that's another dream, eh? Mashallah. Anything is everything. Anything you think is possible.
Yeah.
Now I do cycling in London, and we teach.
So you have a club?
Yeah, we have a club.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, the group is big group called Cycle Sister. So
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I've never seen a group of sisters cycling. Like, is that a thing? Like,
yeah, we have a big group, mashallah, called Cycle Sister,
yeah.
and in East London, And so mashallah, it started I think I don't know 15 years ago I think, but I joined them.
Yes.
But I joined them after lockdowns. That's when I find out they do cycling for women. So until now, I cycle. It's amazing, mashallah, tabarakallah.
So do you put on the group? What you know the group? Do you put on the group?
And I have my own page and showing the sisters how you cycle on the road. But we have a website called Cycle Sister.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone want to join in, Google a Cycle Sister and come along and join in there.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Like, we need to have more things like this to get everybody out. Like, especially the mums,
Yeah.
get out and about and start getting fit.
Moms, teenagers,
Yeah, especially the teenagers. Oh my God.
Yeah, I do sometimes cycle with my daughter. She's so proud of me. Sometimes she said, "Mom, how can you do this?" I said, "Why not? Why not?"
Why not?
So everything, sometimes we need it as a mom, as a teenager. Anyone can do it, mashallah. Cycling is people they scared. They say, "Oh, I'm a Muslim woman. I wear abaya. I wear hijab." It doesn't matter. Wear your hijab, wear your niqab, wear your gloves. Anything is possible.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the thrill.
Try. If you're that brave, mashallah, try. But for me, I tried one. That's it. I said, no. It's not for me. It's too fast.
Right?
Yeah.
About 30 miles per hour, is it? Right?
Mashallah. Yeah, keep going, sister, and share your experience, inshallah.
Yeah, and get all the sisters on board, get everybody to start riding, especially now that it's getting warmer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and inshallah, Google it, cycle sister, inshallah, if you are.
But I didn't think I had an amazing voice. I wanted to play an instrument. What did the voice have to do with it? But I discovered I could sing quite well, and I had a pleasing voice. And voice took me to the Albert Hall. It got me, people clapping and standing up and moving. It got me a standing ovation. That voice blessed a lot of school assemblies. When the inspectors were in, this English teacher would come in and I'd sing, my Jesus, my Saviour, or whatever. And the inspectors really loved all of that. They loved, teachers and students all participating together. I think it was a little bit like that film, not Honey, I will follow him wherever he may go. You know that film? Yeah, that one. Okay. So, I think it was a little bit of that, and they liked it. But I discovered that I had an instrument within me that I could play. Why do I say that? I say that to say this. Maybe you've had that sense of failure, of trying to learn something and you said it's not for me. Have you tried 1,000 times yet? J.K. Rowling, when she wrote her book, do you know J.K. Rowling? She wrote the book Harry Potter. Have you ever heard of Harry Potter? And I know you might say, oh, Harry Potter, yeah, I get all of that. Yeah, fair enough. But for my purposes, I'm not concerned about that aspect of it. When she wrote her book, she was a battered mum. In fact, she was a battered wife who had run away and escaped her dreadful marriage. And she had to start again. And she had a baby, a little girl, who she had in a little stroller. And the only thing that she was ever interested in doing was writing. It was something she really felt she was good at. She felt like, if I'm not good at anything else, this is me. This is what I can do. And so she decided to create the story of Harry Potter. And if you think about the story of Harry Potter, if you know anything about him, you will see that there are some connections between him and the author in terms of the fact that he was rejected, he lost his parents, and he was mistreated by the family that took him in. They were his relatives, his aunt and his uncle. And, they didn't give him good accommodation. They didn't meet any of his needs emotionally. He was treated really poorly. And there's sort of these alignments between her and Harry. Effectively, she wrote the entire manuscript for the first of the Harry Potter books. Well, it was her book, that was it, number one. And she sent it to the publishers. And the first time she sent it, it was rejected and sent back to her. And the second time it was rejected, the third time it was rejected, the fourth time it was rejected. Now, this book, it had taken her a little while to write it Because what she would do, you see, consistency, was when she took her daughter out to the park to play, her daughter would get really tired, and then she'd go to this cafe, and she'd get her daughter a snack. She was a single mum on benefits. It was nothing upmarket or, you know, nothing expensive. She'd get her a little snack, and she'd have a little drink, and then her daughter would fall asleep in the buggy because she'd been playing. And that was when J.K. Rowling would take the opportunity to sit and do her writing in the cafe. That's where she got a lot of it done. So it didn't happen overnight. It took years, okay? The Harry Potter manuscript took her a couple of years to write. It wasn't something that happened immediately, but it was her lifeline. She saw that that's who she could be. She could be the author of children's books, and that she could be successful at this. She could do really well. Somewhere within her, she had a belief in herself, and this was her future. And she held on to that, just like Edison did with his light bulb. Even though people said to Edison, "You're crazy," her situation could have been even worse because she couldn't potentially have friends. She didn't have a social circle. She didn't have people to support her. As far as I'm aware, it may be that she did, but not as far as I'm aware. She ran away, and she was isolated and hiding out where she had run to. And so, as I was saying, she'd left this really domestically violent circumstance, okay, and was writing a book. She'd written it, and she'd now sent it off to 3 publishers, and they sent it back. They began to send it back to her unopened. They weren't even looking at it. They didn't appear to even read her covering letter. They just weren't looking at the manuscript. And she thought, what can I do? What can I do? And so she went out and she bought a really nice cover to put over it so that it would make it look more appealing, make it look more interesting, you know, and then they'd want to open it. What they did was they kept the manuscript and kept the cover. Imagine, I mean, to me, I don't know if I could have carried on after that. I'm going to be honest with you. Because if someone took away the thing that I felt was the most precious thing, and they just kept something that was nothing that I just bought in a shop, and they threw back to me what I'd created, I would have felt really terrible. That would have really hurt me. Anyway, she didn't let it get her down. She got another cover, and she did the same again. And she did this 12 times, and she had 12 rejections, okay? But she didn't stop. And later on, she said that that was the only option she had. You see, she couldn't give up on herself because that was the only way she was ever going to make it. And she knew that that was her pathway. She just knew. And somewhere within ourselves, we just know that those labels that are attached to us, they're lies, that we're living a lie, that we're living a life that's not our life because somebody has made us believe something negative about ourselves that happens to be untrue. And that's what today is about. And so after 12 times, 12 rejections, she sent her manuscript out for the 13th time. And that lady would have kept going. She'd be sending it out till now. Anyway, she sent it out for the 13th time and she got a response. They read it and they said, we don't think that children's novels are very popular. Okay, thank you for your letter. We don't recommend that you continue this as a full-time occupation because writing novels for children isn't something that we consider will give you a full-time salary. You know, it's not going to be enough. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to publish 500 copies. We'll do 500 copies, and then we'll see what happens from there. Well, the rest, as they say, is history. So they sent out 500 copies. They printed 500 copies and distributed them. Then they had to print 500 more, and more, and more, and they're still printing until today. Okay? How awesome is that? When you think of J.K. Rowling and everything she's accomplished through that character of Harry Potter, and I want to tell you something, you know, she wrote another book. I can't remember the title of it, but she didn't put that it was by J.K. Rowling. She put that it was by, I think it was Robert Braithwaite, something like that. She used a false name, and she sent it out. She sent it out, and it got rejected. And she sent it out, and it got rejected. And she sent it out, and it got rejected. And she said, I have no choice but to keep going. And in the end, that was published as well. So there you go. Amazing, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? What you can accomplish if you don't give up. You can accomplish light bulbs. You can accomplish your name up in lights. you can accomplish, even though you have 12 rejections, the 13th time works out for you. So if you haven't tried something 1,000 times, like Edison and the light bulbs, if you haven't tried it even 12 times, you've got no business giving up today. So let me come back to the matter at hand, these labels, okay? So the label that is attached to you now is something that you've allowed to become part of your cycle, not because it's true, but because it's repeated. Because you see, you don't break the cycle by forcing yourself to act more confident. That will never work. You have to question the label. You have to question the validity of the label that has been put on you. And so you have to find evidence to the contrary, or you have to create it. You create evidence to the contrary of the label. So let me ask you, honestly, consider now within yourself, okay? You don't have to put it in the comments, it's fine. That's not necessary. What is one label that you've been carrying that no longer feels like it's who you're becoming? Just have a think about it. A label that someone put upon you that is no longer relevant to who you are, what you are going to accomplish, and who or how you see your life moving forward. What's one label? Just begin to think about that. Good evening, Hope. Lovely to see you. You don't have to fight the label. I'm not asking you to fight it at the moment. Don't fight it. Just acknowledge it. Just recognize it. Just notice it. Okay? So we've got the label. All right? Now I want you to ask yourself this question. You've got your label. You know what the label is that's been pinned on you. And it's the label that's become a part of who you are because you've also begun to believe it. But I want to ask you this question. Not forcing it. Don't fight it. Okay? Just notice it. Now I want you to ask yourself, is this who I am? Or is this what I've learned to believe? And I want you to join me as we do a quick breath. I want you just to inhale and exhale. You're going to inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. Okay? Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Let's just do a quick breath. And inhale. Exhale. Well done. And again, inhale. Exhale. Let's do a visualization together, okay? Just close your eyes or through a soft gaze. See a picture of the label that you've been carrying. See it attached to you. The label you've carried. The one that you are wondering now, maybe this is just something I've believed. It's not actually a part of who I am, and it's not part of what I'm going to take forward. Just see that label attached to you. Then I'd like you to remove it. Just see yourself gently removing the label, taking it off. And putting the label down on the ground in front of you. Putting it down. Gently putting it down, not forcing it, just releasing it, just letting it go. And as you're releasing that label, begin to recognize that you don't need to carry everything you've learned in the past. You are transforming into the person you're becoming. Okay? That label doesn't fit the person you're becoming, so you don't need to carry it with you. You're going to leave it there, and you're going to walk into the future. See yourself walking away from the label as the person you are becoming. Well done. Now, one of the questions you might be asking is, okay, wellness coach Jeanette, I've taken the label off, but how do I change? How do I become a different person to the person I thought I was? You see, you might be saying, I'm not very confident. Regardless of what you've said, I hear you, but I'm really just not very confident because you haven't practiced it, because you've been telling yourself forever and a day that you're not confident. And so now that's, become a part of you. Well, let's change the narrative. So instead of, I'm not very confident, how about Repeating after me, I'm learning to show up. How about you say that? Just say that out loud. I'm learning to show up. Just tell yourself now, I'm learning to show up. So that when opportunities come, you're going to take them because you're learning to show up. You're not perfect at it, you're not great at it, but you're learning. You're moving forward. You're learning to show up for yourself. You're learning to show up in social spaces. You're learning to show up in your everyday life. You're transitioning. You're becoming someone who had issues of their confidence but is now learning to show up for you. What about I always struggle? This declaration, I always struggle. Well, life is a challenge for many of us, but if you have attached a label to yourself that says, I always struggle, then that's what your life will feel like. It will feel like an eternal battle, a forever struggle. All the challenges are going to feel disproportionate sometimes to what they are, because you're going to say, well, this is my life. I've just forever struggled. And you're going to attach them all together. I struggled in this year. I struggled in that year. I struggled then. I struggled when this happened. And my life is just always a struggle. How about I'm growing through this? It's about the mindset. Recognizing that, yes, you may be going through something, but you're growing through something. Because struggle is transition, it's change, it's muscle growth, it's resilience. So not I'm going through it, I'm growing through it. I am growing through this. Maybe you might say, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to take on challenges. I'm not ready to do this and I'm not ready to do that. Well, be careful of those not phrases. Don't like those. We're not having those. Unless it's just not having them, okay? Apart from that, we don't have the not phrases. So I'm not ready becomes I'm becoming ready step by step. I'm becoming ready. Nobody was born ready. You're becoming ready, okay? Step by step. Your identity isn't fixed. That's the thing, you see. If you consider your identity is just fixed, this is you, and that's it, you can't change your identity, that's not true. Your identity is formed through what you choose to believe and what you choose to practice daily. It's what you choose to do. It's your actions. It's your attitude. That's where your identity is. And your identity is fluid. It can transition and it can change. Okay, do you remember the story of Scrooge? The miserable old man who never smiled at anybody, who was a miser. His heart had been broken and he was hurt, and so he became cold on the inside and cold on the outside. Well, the story ends with him experiencing a transition where he changes and he becomes a whole different person. If you've ever seen The Christmas Carol or read the novel. And this is us. We can transition and we can change. Our identities are not fixed unless we allow them to be. And it would be such a shame for you to declare you can't change. For you to say, no one's going to accept my change. This is who I am. This is how I'm known. No. You can change at any point that you want to. But change isn't an overnight thing. Change is established through daily practice, small actions, consistency, decisions. I have an affirmation for us, and I'm going to say the affirmation aloud sentence by sentence, and I'd like you to repeat each of the sentences after me. Let's just make this a thing. As we speak it out, we're accepting this as part of our reality. And so this is going to be a thing, okay? A real thing. Because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. I believe that when you say things, when you speak them out, they manifest, they become real things. Because, you know, Adam, that character, in the biblical narrative, he named the animals. And as he said the name, the animal took form, it took shape, it took characteristics from what he called it. And today we are going to speak out the future that we want to see. So please repeat this after me, sentence by sentence. The first one is, I release the labels that no longer serve me. Do that again. I release the labels that no longer serve me. Wonderful. I am not defined by my past. I'm becoming someone new. One decision at a time.
It's calling you.
Awesome. And that's how change happens. One decision at a time. Good evening, DJ Dirts. How are we doing? Can you double tap the screen? Did we get through? Oh my gosh. I think we got through, didn't we? We got through yesterday. I believe we did. Just double tap the screen for me. Did we get through? I think we got through. You don't need permission to outgrow an old version of yourself. You don't need anyone's permission. Listen, if you feel the itch and the desire to change and to transition, it's kind of like a snake that won't shed its skin. The snake doesn't have a choice. Once it's outgrown that old skin, the old skin is going to come away. It's going to shake it off and it's going to move on with a whole new skin. And this is you. You desire transformation. You desire change. You want different. You're fed up of these labels that have been put on you, that you've begun to accept because you realize that they're not true and that you're capable of doing so much more and being so much more. And you're beginning to recognize that you have strengths. You have many positives to you. And no one's perfect, but the labels, they're just an exaggeration, like a caricature of you. They don't describe you. And so it's time for you to be the true you that you are by making decisions that align with your true self. You don't need anyone's permission to outgrow the old version of yourself, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. That's really important. You see, growth, true transition and true change is quiet. Quiet, and it's powerful. Because it's not something we go and tell everyone. It's something we put into action and do. Some people feel they want to tell everyone because it gives them accountability. If we tell people we're transitioning, we're changing, and do something different, what can happen though is that we can feel a little overwhelmed, or we can begin to feel as if we're accomplishing it before we've accomplished anything. And then that push in us begins to go down. And so then we haven't got the passion we had towards it before. We have to be careful of that. But if you want to confide in one person that you can trust, confide in somebody that you can trust. And if you want to transition and you want to change and you want me to support you, message the word coach to my number in the profile, and I'd be happy to do that. So I want you to recognize this week that label that you put down on the ground in front of you, the one you took off and are now refusing to carry. I want you to recognize when that old label tries to call you back, when it tries to call you to come and pick it up, to stick it back on, and it attempts to speak to you. And I want you to remind yourself that that label is not a part of who you're becoming. That's the important thing to remember. That's not a part of me. That's not who I'm becoming. I don't do that anymore. I don't believe that anymore. That doesn't impact me anymore. That isn't going to play into my decision making anymore. If today spoke to you, double tap the screen, please. And if you can comment, feel free to put in the comments, I release it, because we're letting go and releasing the old label. We're letting that go. And my reminder to you today is that you are not the labels that you've picked up along the way. A lot of us have had negative labels attached to us. Oh, you're too talkative, you're too quiet, you're too shy, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too excited, you're too disorganized. You know, we've had a lot of these labels attached to us. You're too angry, you're too rude, you're too blunt, you're too honest. You know, we've had a lot of those labels attached to us. And the reality is that it's time for us to take them off and accept and love ourselves for who we are. And to believe that we are capable of doing anything that we envision and want to do, because you can do all things. You've been told that you can do all things. I'm sure you've heard that said before, but you thought, that's not for me, that's for somebody else. No, it's for you. It's for you to do. God said that, you know, when man, now man, he said, is of one language. This was in the biblical narrative. He said, now man is all speaking the same language. There's nothing they can imagine to do that they can't do. And so